A20H is kinda scary, but yeah, I guess I'll do the elite first. Yeah, do the elite first. I hope I don't die. The outer may have been a mistake. Let's see. Oh yeah, that could have been a mistake. Oh yeah, that could have been a fucking mistake. This is where you use Ghost Ninja probably, or what? Maybe I was supposed to buy the freaking thingy. The ferry, because what the fuck is this? Am I dead? I think I use Ghost Ninja here, right? Probably have to. For what? Yeah, have to. For what?
Yo, yo. Mr. Top Deck. Good morning. Setting up, still setting up stuff. One sec. You're seeing Slay the Spire. I haven't opened the game in like a week. Yeah, I've been playing on and off, but I've been playing low Ascension. I should just play on my main account so I can get used to A20 again. Playing all low Ascension. Am I sick? What's up, Cobell? No, I'm just trying to speak in a low voice. Because my wife is still asleep and she needs to wake up. Hey, Cat, good morning. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. How you feeling? Alright, Disruptor. Sound a little iffy? Oh, maybe. What's up? How's it going? Oh, you went back? Yeah, I remember that. You going back through to low ascension. I mean, it's... I feel like I'm learning bad habits already. Dry spell, okay. I was like... trying to figure out, but I do remember that you went back low ascension. You had a crazy weekend? I'm glad to hear that. What kind of crazy weekend? Mine was not. Although I was off yesterday, or yeah, yesterday. So, we did things. Shh. All right. Let's get the cam on. Let's get it going. One sec. Oh, it's dark. Mother's best friend went home with from US and they finally met after 40 plus years. We tagged along their trips. Holy, that's awesome. It does be like that though with like people that like my mom that come to the US as foreigners. They rarely ever go back. Echo of Athena, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by, or thanks for watching if you're gonna stay. Because I think you came in during a BG3 stream, right? Doing Slay the Spire. Slater Spire. And can you believe it? I haven't been back to my mother's country in 20 years. I need to go back. But yeah. Someday. Someday. We were supposed to go this year. I mean, Mongolia this year, and we're going to stop by in Korea, but couldn't do it. Best friend had a tough time adjusting to the Filipino system. I would imagine so, right? After not being there for so long. Although you probably are still entrenched in the news about your country, even though you're in the US. Couldn't wait to go back. Oh, man. I'm not sure how I'll feel being abroad, but... Let's go. A20. Back to A20. Silent only. For I don't know how long. To be honest. I think I might just maybe stay silent for a while. Or... I have no idea. Which part of Korea? My mom is from Seoul. But Seoul is very different than when she grew up there. Very different. Excited for Slay the Spire 2 coming out. Oh, okay. Awesome. Me too. If you couldn't tell. My channel is just Slay the Spire. And then until recently it was Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, me? I thought you were talking about my mom. You messed up the joke. Haha. Let's laugh at you instead. I wish I enjoyed Slay the Spire enough to grind it at grind it to A20. Yeah, it is a bit of a grind. I can't admit that. North south. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually weird because part of my distant family, my distant relatives on my mom's side, are from North Korea. Like, I think it was great grandpa and grandma, if I'm not mistaken. Which is weird. To be like part of that. Ooh. Put this in red. This is if this is an idiot sandwich kinda. If two fires, right? If this were a fire, it'd be a real idiot sandwich. What is this? Nail sandwich. Sandwich made of nails. Sometimes you can deal with it. Got a lot of Pepto-Bismol. Tough crowd. An extremely tough crowd. I can't even get feedback for like a few seconds. Imagine being a comedian and you don't get feedback for like until like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Depending on how much money you paid the club. Just transform. These options suck. And I'm not boss swapping against Hexaghost. So... I guess I do kind of sound a little sick, huh? Reverse idiot sandwich, yeah. What would that... Reverse idiot. Stream delay skill issue. I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying. Warshu, what's up? Would a reverse idiot be a smart, or would they be toity? Reverse idiot. It's a good question. I don't know. Would they just be smart? Is it... Are we putting limits on how... like dumb an idiot is and smart a smart person is? There's got to be some constraints. Are they as smart as they are dumb? So many questions. Toity is the name of my next BG3 character. Hoity toity. Alright, let's get going. Let's get a strike out of here. Let's go. Setup sucks. I think I'm gonna try to look for a lot of cards now instead of going this way. Maybe? Setup really sucks. Reverse idiot means jam and peanut butter cookie on the outside. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Which is pretty clever. I've had some cookies and stuff that have like jam inside them that are freaking awesome. Oh, you're checking. Are you checking something in your house? Like this doesn't even save it. Screw you. I hope Toity the Magnified is very brave. Yeah. Oh, JPC, what's up? Yo, what up? What up, boy? We're just getting started. This is the first battle of the day. 3 strikes. Please. It is Hexaghost. And Cloud, you don't see in another deck cycle against Knob, I guess. This is bad, though. It's very bad. Prepared with setup currently, but you're just guaranteed to die against Knob. Even a Knob all the way up here. We want to be strong enough to do this, right? The reverse idiot sandwich. Because then we can still get another rest side and then skip this one. We can also set that up as well. We don't have jam. Your voice is going back to normal pitch. I guess it's the just woke up voice. That also is part of it, because I did just wake up like literally 5 minutes ago, or whatever. I just walk Juji all sleepy. Okay. So in our neighborhood, there's a dog that Juji does not like, and that dog does not like Juji. I don't know why. One day, we were out walking, and this dog gets off her leash and starts chasing Juji, and I have Juji on the leash. So Juji just starts freaking out and gets free, and then they just start running. But before they started running, the dog was like trying to bite her. The lady had no control. Dog turf wars are real? Yeah, it's like the biggest dog on the block. And Juji's 90 pounds. She's big. She's a big dog. She doesn't realize that she's such a wuss. That she's like twice the size of this dog. And she's running away from it. Oh my god. It's a pit bull, but it's like a very small one. Like very short. This dog probably weighs like 50 pounds. And she's afraid of this little tiny dog. And I'm pretty sure Juji has like a little bit of pit bull in her. Ugh, get me out of this fight. Please, game. Oh no. Newt, save the day. You can do it. This setup is really screwing us. I don't know if I should be setting up defense like this. I'm not quite sure. This is really not good. How much should we take in this jawworm pipe? Is it because of setting up defense? Probably, right? I shouldn't be doing that then. Should be setting up specific cards. Ugh. Fumes is good. Fumes or Bane? Am I still scared of Knob? Probably. Do they not have leash direct control laws in your city? Hate irresponsible pet owners. No, the dog just got away from its leash somehow. I'm not sure. Maybe she dropped it and the dog just started running. I'm not sure how the scenario went. It was just the first time they met, and then the dog was like... Yeah, anyway, the dogs ran away, and then Juji went home to where we live, in our apartment complex. And then the other dog just came walking back. It was so weird. And she was like, I'm so sorry. And yeah, I understand. It's a dog. You don't have control over it. But ever since then, they don't like each other. We walk this path in the apartment, and sometimes the dog is out on the patio and barks at us. Just us. Gotta get Juji a Rocky-style training montage. Da-da-da. Nah, she's too lazy for that now. And plus, she's still hurt. Her paw's still hurt. I just put balm on it this morning. You gotta take fumes here. Screw all this. Fumes, it's a slime boss act. I mean, not slime boss, Hexaghost act. Poison is extremely good against Hexaghost. Take one. Take one. I'm probably resting here. Because we already have our solve against Hexaghost, so we should be able to get past it, I hope. Did we take one for this? No. Pretty rough fights, but that one went smooth. Skip. Probably skip. Not another cloud. Wait, does setup change that? I upgrade setup? No, I'm upgrading cloud, right? I don't know. Juju's why we can't have nice things. Juju's such a sweet girl, though. She's very gentle. She's just a wuss. Oh. Okay, we have taken literally 0 attacks. Rewarded, I guess. No fumes again. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, okay. This one has to go. 6, it goes to 8. So, like, don't keep neutralize around. What if this one attacks next turn? And I'm vulnerable. 15 damage? So... no fumes again? Oh shit, I missed 1 energy. How did I miss that? Oh my god, I'm taking 4 because of that? I can't even blame low ascension for that. That's just a clerical error. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm taking 5 for that. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I just woke up. It's a good card, but it still doesn't really help us that much against Knob. I will take it. Bruh. That's a warm up. Yeah, we gotta shake the head. Get stretched out. Oh, elbow the mic. Punch the mic. Yeah, get stretched out. Sheesh. Okay, I'm ready. We're upgrading? No, we're resting. We're resting and skipping this elite. It looks like, right? We just end up going 1 elite max. There's no way we can handle anything but Lagavulin. And even Lagavulin probably steals our souls a little bit. We're gonna have some scary turns in that fight. We have our solve. We have more than enough to defeat Hexaghost. Right, if this is Sentries, we are extremely sad. If this is Knob, we just die. Even from 48, we just die. Unless we pop Cultist. I mean, even Cultist Pot's not going to help that much. I don't believe. No. We need more cards before we're able to even fight a beginning Hexaghost. But we're going to get a lot of attacks now, it seems like. Please don't take my gold. I will be very sad. I think he's getting away with our gold. Yep. Bye. Alright, what can go wrong is going wrong, but that's okay. This is not bad with Blade Dance. It's not good. But this is not bad into Knob. Hello. Who dis? No, 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 no. I'll take a choke that's already plussed. Suplex the mic? It's just... No, that's not a suplex, right? Body slam the mic. Choke the mic. They count 1, 2. I'll take a choke plus, because it says plus. Excuse my antics. We're gonna be weak. Did we just win next turn? Oh, plus 11. Because of weak, I feel like we're gonna need. Although, why is he not applying weak? What the hell? Ow. Ouchie. We can also set this up for later. If we had like plans or we know we're gonna draw into Blade Dance. This is a lot with Blade Dance. This is 20 damage by itself. The 20 plus 12. So 32 plus 12, 48. 48 damage with Choke Plus and Blade Dance. That's quite a bit. We could open a Lagavulin fight with that. Steal the deeps now. Kind of want setup for that too. Upgrade setup at some point. 12. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, we're getting good cards. I like plus all out attack. It's very strong. And now we're beating Hexaghost. Yay. Is this a silent week or just playing silent for now? I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it. Until I'm sick of it, maybe? Is that reasonable? Just until Disruptor wants to claw his eyes out. Then we'll stop playing silent. We have to set up escape plan, but I think it's a little too early for that. I don't really like it that much. I want more draw before that's a possibility. Or something viable. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! So we take an upgrade. I mean, we take this bottle and we upgrade fumes, because it's our only power. It's really strong, actually. But what if I'm speaking as a low ascension brain? And not a high ascension head? I don't know. We want to fight? More cards? So we have a question mark up here. More fights. Claw his eyes out. Is this a hint that defect is coming? Claw, go for the eyes. I mean, don't underestimate. Uh-oh. Do this. Don't underestimate the streamer. But probably not. I've been kind of feeling like staying on silent for a while. Ooh, we could do this first. Is that true? 9, it curls up. 11. It's 5. 16. Oh, 1 short here with the choke. No, we have neutralize. Okay. Right. GG. Goodbye. Wow. Catalyst. Catalyst over upgraded attacks, even. Unfortunate. I probably... well, maybe we still do get double upgrade, right? I think in Fumes here, and then upgrade set up here. Yeah. Catalyst. Oh, maybe we upgrade Catalyst. I don't know. Because we kind of have already solved Hexaghost. Do we need to put in a speculative Catalyst? We're about to see a rare card, maybe. Leave the Ferropot. So upgrade the Fumes, because Catalyst now almost always is guaranteed value, except for on turn 1. You can also set up stuff in lieu of having like well-laid plans. Whoa! I need to feed the fur babies. Give Juji a treat. Oh, you want to see Gobi? Okay, all right. And we're gonna get Juji a treat, but we can't do them both, because Gobi will try to eat Juji's treat, and then Juji will get upset. Look who's here. The Conehead herself. There she is. We'll get Gobi after. Oh my god, that emote is freaking adorable. Oh my god. Oh, she's facing away though. Yeah, she's gonna have trouble eating it. Hold on. I think she maybe won't scratch herself if I take off her cone. So 1 sec. She's kind of eating it. She let it like slide down the cone. She can't really get to it. She's got to get up every time. But I'm worried that she's gonna lick her paw and then make it worse. Once she gets going, she can't stop. She just keeps licking it. It'll keep her occupied for sure. Alright. Alright, chat. You're responsible. If she starts licking her paw, you have to tell me, okay? Because I can't tell. I can't really see her. You gotta tell me, okay? Juji. Did you already eat it? Hey, Juji. So the chat can see you. Yeah, she wants to like face away from you guys. Coner. Coner! we take 5 or we take 7 and we strip them all the artifact off now. And we apply weak to all 3. That has to be worth. I don't know, maybe this is low ascension talking. I take 7 now, and I reduce these two to 7 next turn. So 14 instead of 20 next turn. And would you look at that? The emote is amazing. The Juji emotes are fantastic. They look like very similar to maybe... what do I want to say? Like Scooby-Doo? She looks like Scooby-Doo a little bit. No, Scooby-Doo is like brown though. It's like her own thing. Isn't that cute? It's so adorable. Take 7. Take a bet in this fight. Good relics though, I guess. Malaise trivializes this fight. And Book of Stabbing next act. I'm taking it. Don't need this, I think. We have all-out attack plus already and Crippling Cloud. I mean, it's not really worth. We have our answers. Let's go. Oh, we can fight Nob right now. Should we fight Nob? So we get a buff, we get a tiny chest proc, and we get another elite fight if we want. Can we do a Nob? Any Nob checkers? Maybe. If we set up on turn 1, like We have a good setup. Who knows? You like the knobbers? Okay, okay. I think we can. I think we can do it because we have a couple of good upgraded attacks. Although I'm a little bit scared, but we also have guaranteed damage like this with the cunning potion and choke. So let's freaking do it, man. Let's see if we get another passive event. Oh, okay. That's good. That gives us a buff for this fight too. What the hell? Oh, nothing? I want the card from this as well because well, I guess we don't have a very good rare chance, but I want it. All right, knobbers time. Let's go. And next turn is hopefully choke. Just cloud. So we do all out attack cloud. Is that enough damage? Let's see how much damage we have right now. 15, and this is for 19, 19, 22. 22 is 50 HP left. And then it'll go to 5 poison. So it'll 45 automatically next turn. Then we have 12 plus, this is 18, so 30. 30 plus 15, 45. So we just win next turn if we draw into choke and we with that line. Is there any more efficient ways to do this? Can we squeeze in like Survivor? What if I Survivor and then Cloud? We would need significantly more, right? Maybe no Cloud. Maybe... shit. I really don't know. Because if we're hoping to block, we should be doing like... What if it's... all out attack, Survivor, Malaise at the end? Is that worth? Because I don't see how this doesn't get played this turn. Over the Blade Dance because of the Enrage mechanic. Oh wait, I missed a question? I'm sorry. If you die, ban me. Is your wife single? How dare you? You're not gonna steal her away from me. That's so rude. Buff got me thinking about BG3 Friday Come Faster. I'm down to learn more too with Big Cac and you and Mrs. Top Deck. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god. Fariel, what's up? Knobbers, it's knobbing time. We're doing knob math right now. What's up, by the way? What's up, Redbeard? How's it going? Losing is a streak too? Totally. I'm on a pretty good one of those streaks. Okay, let me grab a cat, because we have a redeem for cat. I love the emotes. Alright, one sec. I can't really let him stay here because I have food and he's gonna never stop bothering me. He's already here because he smelled food and now he's not gonna stop. By the way, what the hell is this? Watch out. I've been successful with flirting with married women. Oh god. This is Disruptor? You better not. Alright, I think it's maybe better to do the thing in this order. Survivor, all out attack, Survivor, Malaise. We block this turn and then we still have Choke plus the Cunning Potion and Strike. Strike maybe neutralize. But if it's like set up, Ascender's Bane, neutralize, and two defense, we are screwed. It's going to be a very tough battle from there. But it still is, right? If we don't, even if we don't play skill. What if it's just these two? I have no idea. I mean, it's my variety day. If you'd like to mix things up, make Friday come a little sooner, just let me know. Okay, maybe we can do it on your variety day instead of Friday. I don't mind, personally. So we can just keep it on one day, because your variety day is Tuesday, right? Asterian smirk. That's so cool. Sorry, you're not allowed to play variety games. I'm gonna imprison myself one day in the Spire ethos. I already kind of have at some point. I was in Ironclad jail for a long time, and then I slowly broke out of that one. Oh, are you streaming? Is that what you meant by that? Just mentioning it to me as a possibility if he's feeling beat down by Spire already. I am a little bit, but I have been like win streaking on lower ascensions, and that feels good. That brings the confidence up. But it makes plays like this impossible for me to understand, right? We have a couple bad draws. This is like the lowest roll, I guess. This is the highest roll. Right, choke, neutralize, strike probably kills next turn. Let's see, 12, 5, 10. 10 plus 9, 19. So 12 plus 19, 32. No. So we do as much damage as possible, right? Seems like. All right. Let me just take a bit here. Oh shit! I should not have. Oh my god! All right. Screw this. Screw this. I think we have it still, even though we're making like colossal mistakes like that. We still have it. Jeez. It's like the card I intend to play, and it kicks it out of my hand. The main thing here. Here is that you're never surviving next turn, so you better kill it. Yeah. Absolutely. At least it took one, right? We still have it. 20, 24 plus 25 plus 5. Yeah, we have it. Sheesh. Am I in balanced solo campaign? That is way overpowered. I'm just marching through the Underdark like I'm their new lord. Are we throwing? I'm trying to throw. I'm trying to throw and make it seem like it's intentional. Upgraded deck. What? Yeah, that's true, right? What do we? What do with a deck such as thee? Like Sucker Punch Plus, it's pretty good. It's not really that bad. I mean, we already have Catalyst for this fight anyway, so there's no way a hard pull steals 27 from us. Although we should maybe let it. We should get under 24 HP. How does XP work if you are soloing? Do you level up faster or just prefer to feel good like a god by taking on all comers? I think also lower, it just gives you more XP overall, doesn't it? Sucker Punch that says plus seems good. Yeah, I like the Sucker Punch. I'm thinking like our upgrades are going to be spent on not attacks, right? So skills, so prepared plus. But yeah. I like it. But I'm looking also at Deadly Poison too. But we've already solved this fight, and Deadly Poison is kind of a subpar poison card. I mean, with an upgrade, it's not that bad. But... you're probably right. You take whatever says plus at this point inactively. Okay, so maybe because there's no wizard, we can take this a little slow. But we're still taking damage here, right? If only this were plus. Double defend Noxious Fumes. Take 10. Here I was just saying, like, there's no way I'm taking 27 in a hallway fight. We don't have the all-out attack. Come on now. Come on now. Pretty sure the XP in the game is fixed. There are no variations. You don't get more from lower difficulties? I thought you did. Help Juju with the cone? Oh yeah. I get it back on her. Cone secured. She slipped out. I told you. She's gonna try to do something funny. Funny business. The top deck is like super overpowered. Level 5 before the Underdark? That's awesome. So you're like powered up, get in there. Like Ana. Alright, we got the cone. We got the cone. Sorry. But she wasn't licking herself, right? She was okay. Weak blocks for 3. Here. Yeah, that's true, right? But no fumes then? But do we care about fumes? Next turn, I mean, even if we're weak, this deals... all-out attack deals 9 to everybody. No, 10. I don't know how that works with +1 strength. It might be 10. 10 to everybody, let's say. Let's go under 9 to everyone. So this is dead. 9 here. I mean, we just go with the flow at that point. Probably dumping this as well. Ouch. So we take 2. Yes. Sheesh. Take 2 again. 11. 11 doll. Oh, so is it 10 with a weakness? Yeah, it is. In OG Baldur's Gate, the smaller the party size, the quicker you level up. So soloing was a viable way to reach max level quickly. So it's not like that in BG3. It seems like a damn fragile system in the modern era. I mean, Divinity had a solo leveling campaign. I don't know how good it was. And I didn't do it. Oh yeah. Solo campaign. I mean, like top deck playing by himself. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Lone Wolf. That was the playthrough. I need to revisit that game. Fantastic game. These are still 4 each, huh? No, they're probably 3. I have no idea. No change, maybe? Do this and then see what happens here. If they're 3, it's 9. Deals 12. I'd rather kill this one because we're actually doing damage to it. So 9, 12... 12 plus 5? Finally. Ow. Tough fight. Skipping. Deadly poison. We've already solved Hexaghost. We don't need to keep adding stuff that makes us worse against Chosen One, right? Alright, no rest. We upgrading. Yeah. We don't even need this. We could save this for Act 2. Or maybe Automaton? How do we deal with Automaton? I guess this would be better against like Collector or Champ. But still, maybe we can save this because we've already solved the fight now with the Catalyst. So we let Catalyst go the first time we see it, and then the second time we see it, we instantly win the fight, I think. And hopefully next turn Malaise. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Save it. You can even do it right now. 9 times 3, 27 poison. And then I think we win. Let's take 4 now, and we win the fight. Is that worth? I don't even know. We could let it build up a little more and block this turn as well. Goes down to 1 by 2. I didn't want to take 1 by 2. Take 1. Just marginally more poison. Alright, GG's. You need the cultist spot. Oh yeah, that's true, Redbeard. You should have played the first go around. I was thinking, because we're already at the end of our deck cycle, maybe I could skip now at that turn and then see the Catalyst a little bit later. Maybe on the very next turn and get a little bit more poison. But yeah, we probably shouldn't have missed 30 damage earlier in the fight. Oh! Cabal. We forgot about this game. It is from Watcher. Was Lone Wolf busted in Divinity Original Sin? By the way, Top Deck, I don't want to send you down a rabbit hole, but Divinity Original Sin is very similar to BG3. Well, at least from what I've played. because it's made by the same developers, but it's their own rule set of BG3. Oh, Cabell's asking a question about the card. Good luck. That's what everyone thinks about, but it's pretty unilaterally incorrect to delay your catalyst deployment. Just play it ASAP. Do you think even against like Time Eater or something? If it's like your win condition, do you play it? Does it have something to do with stances? Oh, it does not have anything to do with stances. Close, but no cigar. There are micro reasons to delay catalyst, but the macro level is just send it because it's not more damage to wait. Oh yeah, in a particular fight like this, right? Where we're just trying to outscale as fast as possible. Am I skipping a glass knife plus? 1 for 24. We have corpse here. It says poison on it, which helps catalyst. And with guaranteed fumes on turn 1, it's hard not to kill stuff with the corpse explosion, right? Yeah, you did say 4 HP here, but it's only 1 HP into Act 2 and the fight ended on the same turn anyway. Okay. The 4 HP probably was still avoidable with Catalyst having been played, right? Or because I chose to cloud that turn, so okay, yeah, it was 4 HP. That's true. I think I still take Corpse Explosion here. Actually, this is 26 damage for 1 with the Vajra. Whoops. Already have all-out attack plus. Oh, Cabell asks another question about the card. Skill or attack? It is a skill. So it's a Watcher skill. That does not have anything to do with stances. I wonder if I still take this. Probably not. This is better. It's a lot of damage. I could take a Fusion Hammer here. But maybe just to pick the unsexy option, just take the Slaver's Collar. I think, like, we'd want to upgrade cards like Burst, if we find it. Just imagine on 4 energy, Choke, Burst, Blade Dance. It's a ton of damage. The fight could have taken an extra turn, or you could have been faced with the 9x2 weak plus Malaise, though, in this case, with Catalyst in hand. I knew we still had the Malaise as well. Upcoming. It was the Malaise was in the next hand, right? Malaise also makes me feel really comfortable in trivializing Hexaghost as well. But yeah, I think it was correct to do the poison first, the Catalyst first. Yeah, unable to play the Catalyst because I had to block. That delays it even more, yeah. Oh, Cabell, you're just guessing. Pressure points. It is not. Unfortunately. Not pressure points. So a Watcher skill. A Watcher skill that doesn't do anything with stances. Where can we proc this Tiny Chest? Probably never. Yeah, never. Not with that pathing. Do we consider Tiny Chest in our pathing? Feels like not. Feels like that's a no, Chief. So we get the Tiny Chest 1 to here if we want it. That can make us pretty strong to do three elites like that. Or we could get barbecued. But I want to fight elites in Act 2 anyway because of the Slaver's Collar. Elites will be almost easier than hallway fights sometimes. So this deck has what? No block, and also like pretty good output and good long term. So we're looking for block now, I think. So we're going to a shop as soon as possible. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, asking another question about the card. Is it a draw card? Thinking. Yeah, I gotta be careful. It is not a draw card per se. I'll just give you that little hint. It is, because I can't say that it's not a draw card. Yes. Oh, are you just guessing? Evaluate? That's your guess? No, maybe wrong. It is not evaluate. Why are you here? I'm scared of this fight. We just need to attack. We need to attack our butt off. I'm gonna malaise. We're about to become vulnerable, right? Vulnerable and weak? Or is it just weak? I think 9 is the vulnerable. Or both. Let's double check. Wait, what? Oh, he's weak. So this is the vulnerable. It's 12. So we're about to become vuln. But what if no attack next turn? We have choke blade dance or choke blast knife. Right, 13 plus 26, 39, 39 plus 5, 43. 44 rather. We're dealing 15 now. Still not enough. I'm scared of the multi-attack or the big attack. So you have to hope that it doesn't hit malaise. Yes. Because vulnerable is the next 2 turns. I don't want him to be weak. At least we're not weak. 26. This is 15. 41. 48. Just play this. Don't play the blade dance, only the survivor. Oh shoot, are we short next turn too? 26 30 33 38. It's gonna be 6 poison. 38 damage, 40, 30, 33 HP. Yeah, we should have enough next turn. Okay. Even without the blade dance play. Please, please, game. I guess not. We needed to draw a choke, I guess. Well, that sucks. Oh, guessing another card, Cabell. So you're guessing a Sanctity. Dun, dun. I'm so sorry. No Sanctity. You're getting closer. I did say it strictly doesn't deal with draw in and of itself. I feel like early Act 2 is a struggle for Silent, to be honest. Yeah, if you don't establish a couple of good block cards, and like we traded away a strike for this stupid setup that we've not used effectively at all. It just garbage, right? Just trash in our deck currently. And it's unfortunate that we're not getting like really good block solutions. But backflip helps, I guess, a little bit. It helps it with the Slaver's Collar if we're in an elite fight. But dude, if you're unlucky, or if you make one mistake, you're often taking a bunch of damage in the hallway fights. Looking at Blade Dance here, but I don't think so. Let's take the backflip. Maybe backflip is much better. I don't know what to do. Oh, Cabal asks, is it a scry card? It is a scry card. Yeah, unfortunately not a power. It is a skill. I think I might have messed up by playing that Fumes. But I like Fumes in this fight. Fumes suck. Bruh. I think Fumes are not bad in Burbs, because Burbs have fairly low HP. What rarity is it? It is a common card. Third Eye! Clap, clap, clap. It is a Third Eye. Good job, Cabal. Yay! 2 wins in a row. You might be right, Redbeard. Noxus Fumes was not the play, because we could do like Blade Dance, Sucker Punch here, and then knock one of the other buffing burbs down with Blade Dance all out attack. So Sucker Punch in the middle, Blade Dance all out attack. It's not like the all out attack matters that much. Or we could just kill a burb outright. Yeah. But I'm thinking we can do that next turn with the Catalyst. Who knows, right? If these are attacking for 2x6 both, we have Cloud. But then Cloud what, right? Cloud and then Malaise one and just take 6 and hope this one buffs next turn. The middle one buffs. Because now we have to knock this down. We're still dealing with 3 damage. If it's just Cloud and Malaise one of them, we're still taking 6. And then +3. +2, rather. And what if not even Cloud Rise? Strikes and defends aplenty. Yeah. This fight's gonna suck. Okay. I think I take 6 for my mistake. If we don't knock a burb down, these could swing also swoop. And that's very, very bad. We're guaranteed to take 20 plus damage next turn if that happens. See? Swooping time. 17. So we're taking 12 this turn. Oh, what a disaster. 21, 24. Take 14 that way. 13 this way, so take 8. Fumes suck. This is dead. This is dead. Just focus on that. You're dead. So that fumes probably is responsible for us have taken that 8, I think, of the previous turn. Because we could have killed one. Ooh, look at the holy upgrades. The Holy Trinity. What rarity of card is it? Oh no, you're talking about the previous one. All right, we do have another card, by the way. Just move it. There we go. We're looking at a shop. Do we care about these? No. No. Blur. Is blur at all interesting? With Malays, it kind of is. Boss. Champ. I'll take an upgraded blur. It's a good card. This might be a short run though. I'm not sure if we end up doing like heal here and then still trying to fight this elite. We're pretty good against Book of Stabbing, but that's about it. Maybe we should have taken Corpse Explosion. We have a pellets. What the helly? What the heliante? We have a flask here as well. So for our poisoners out there, we have a pretty good shop. Bouncing flask. I want removes now. Either removes or draw, so I don't want to add too much. Plans is really good. Plans is the beginning of like having a nightmare, doing like nightmare catalyst things or like set up things with draw 1 or whatever. But these don't really help that much right now at the moment. Which Act 2 boss again? It is Champion. Stinky Champion. It's your disruptor art of the day. I don't like these options. But pellets are good. Pellets is good. It's good on turn 1, right? Like especially. But is it good in this deck at all? I don't know. I think just take these two. Is that enough? 241. Then we can still remove. We just go. We could also afford this. It's a bit awkward. That might be actually prudent for us to take, though. Since we're about to head into hard pool territories. I mean, I don't really hate it. It's 15 to all. For 1. Yeah, okay. Just save our money. Okay. Thanks for giving us this because we just removed. So I did talk about a block plan. This upgrades all defense. It's like having footwork plus on all of our defense. I like flash for scaling poison for cat and pellets to clear champ and other Act 2 debuffs. I think against champ, because we have turn 1 fumes, right? Maybe I would click on flask if I'm not paying for it. I'm not sure. I don't think I really want to pay for it. And yeah, Redbeard, poison does suck. Poison does suck until it doesn't. Until heart. It sucks in shield and spear even. And it sucks. I mean, but you can build it to be good, I guess. But it doesn't evolve. Those cards don't evolve poison. Let's go. Yeah, pretty much. 100% agree with that statement. Like, poison sucks here. Like, what the hell are we doing? We're still taking a bunch of damage now? And we can't even clear the frail. Not guaranteed this next turn. Okay. I guess we can. But it doesn't even help us to clear the frail right now. Jeez. No, this is attacking. Should be able to kill it with one glass knife, right? So we just do catalyst and then double defend. Vulnerable goes to 10. By 2. We're blocking for 9. So we take another 11 and we almost die. It's either that or we're not killing this. Are we not? Actually, this is more mitigation, right? This goes to 4 by 2. So 8 damage. This goes to 8. So we're looking at 16. We block for 6. Take 10. Or 11. Del, what's up? What's going on, Del? Del the Creator! You have been summoned. We save 1 HP by doing this. Ugh. Sheesh, man. Did you see Zeknar's clad tier list? A note when corruption. Note where corruption was. I haven't seen that. Is it? Is there a screenshot of it? I'd like to see a screenshot of it. GG's, is that a GG's? Looks like, right? Yeah, it is. Sad. Anytime I have this card in my deck, I feel like it's worse. Even if I take it for a good reason, like having Blade Dance, or it being already upgraded when I get it. It's still, like... How many times have I used this since Act 1? Once? Also, playing Fumes, having bottling Fumes, just not enough output. And no block plan. Being frail just killed us. You saw it on the Slay the Spire subreddit? Alright, let's check it out real quick. you have a link? Do you have a link to Zeknar's post? If not, I can just look it up later. Because I am curious to see that. Because I know he's been playing a hell of a lot of Ironclad. I imagine that he puts corruption in like upper, all the way at the top. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm also like I'm so curious. What's up with it? What up with it? So let's end in style. Damn. This fight is tough, but you know what's weird? I have trouble recognizing when I have a very strong deck that just trounces the shit out of this fight. This fight you really need like front load. And being poisoned in Act 2, you just have to be lucky sometimes. Like you have to fight Spheric Guardian, which we never saw. Like even Spheric Guardian plus a Sentry is preferable to this garbage fight. And having absolutely no block plan, so that Frail just does its thing against us, and Weak doesn't mitigate enough damage. And also getting bopped in the first couple fights too didn't help. Having a fairly weak shop. Ugh. So that a normal hard pool fight kills us. It was not meant to be. Kaka! Corruption S tier, not surprise. Yo, Ranwood, what's up? How you been? How you been, brother? Brother. Feels weird for me to say brother. I like dude better. Suh, dude. All right, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Let's check this out. We're gonna check this out together. All right, here we go. Wait. Now we're going to intermission. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. And then we're gonna go do the thing here. This one? Yes, excellent. Do this. Do this. Make it full screen. Oh, I realize you guys can't see the whole thing. Is that better? Like you can see like half of me. Let's keep it that way. I'm the Joker. Like this. Yeah, perfect. Don't move. Dark Embrace and Demon Form being A tier is surprising though. I think because these cards have something to do with corruption, maybe. I'm not sure. Turn on the music. We'll just analyze this for a second. Let's take a look. Obviously, Clad cards, no context, ordered within tiers. So this is recent, right? Early game damage solve. So he's got Immolate in there. He's got Carnage in there. Hemo's in there. Bludgeon? I'm surprised Bludgeon is in there. Anger is in there. Sever Soul's in there. That's pretty good. And Perfected Strike. You find Barricade's placement odd. Oh, A tier? I think it's Barricade is like an extremely powerful card. If you recognize that in your deck and in Ironclad generally, you overblock a lot of the times. It allows you to take speculative body slams, or it removes the speculative title out of body slam. You could just take a body slam and have it be really strong. Like imagine where you've built up enough block and you have like body slam, headbutt, shrug, body slam. Very powerful combination. managed to botch a clad dead branch last night, so what do I know? It happens. It happens. You get your hand too full or your deck is too fat. And you can't, you just lose all consistency. Just making cards with a double Fiend Fire. Double tap F tier, Clash C tier is crazy. Let's see. Berserk is C tier. F tier is Rupture, Juggernaut, Double Tap, Cleave, Fire Breathing, Wild Strike, Rampage, Searing Blow. Can't see with the ceiling fan. It'll come back. He's taking a break. I don't agree with the bottom two just because of rarity. Oh, just Double Tap and Juggernaut. Maybe rarity makes them worse though. No, R2. By the way, what's up? How's it going, R2? It's very good. I just think it's more situational. Yeah. But maybe he's thinking that the situations where they come up is rare enough to where these cards are not good. So if you see them, the chances, if you see them early, the chances of you finding that specific set of circumstances makes it worse. Probably right. Oh, at Barricade. Okay. I thought you were talking about these two. Barricade. I'm of two minds of. Sometimes you can take it early and it's really strong. Still strong, even as a 3-cost slimed. But you still want, like... You want a Burning Pact in that situation, or a True Grit, if you recognize that you can't really use it that well, and you don't want a curse in your deck. I don't know. Voodoo Hunter, what's up? I got a P-Box today that made my whole deck into upgraded attacks. It didn't go very well because I had Dripper. Oh, Sag. Wild Strike is the worst card because you see it the most. Yeah, true, right? But you also see like Pommel Strikes too, so that evens it out. Clash being more generally pickable than Double Tap is pretty crazy in my opinion, but I'm fine if you want to say both are F or D. Yeah, it is a weird... The thought process I'm not understanding. You know what I've been experiencing with Spyro is that I've been feeling like I've had a lot of confidence, and then it's going down because I'm starting to feel like I don't know anything about this game. Does anybody else experience that? Where I feel like I was playing the game that I thought I had control or a grasp of, which is Spire. I feel like I've entrenched myself enough into this space where I should be proficient, but I'm starting to feel like I know nothing about this game. I'm not sure if anybody else experiences that. That happens a lot to people in games. Yeah, right? You just have like peaks and valleys. I'm experiencing a really brutal one, I guess. Because I feel like I know nothing. I feel like I'm learning. I am become one with I don't even know what. Learning. The Dunning-Kruger effect describes a cognitive bias in individuals with low competence in a specific area tend to overestimate their abilities, with those with high competence may underestimate their abilities. Yes. I've heard of this, the Dunning-Kruger effect before, but yes. You forgot how to play the Watcher? Did you see my Watcher week last week? I forgot how to play Watcher also. There is a D tier? No, there is no D tier. You can definitely prove yourself wrong by... I can't see it. Anyone with 200 to 400 hours. I think you can reach a point where you're really good in that amount of time too, right? But not against everything. Not with all the classes. Maybe just one. 200 to 400 hours straight. Oh, can I say it in his voice? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Freaking love that guy's voice. Alright. Let's start another run. We'll contemplate this mess of a tier list. I feel like sometimes Zeknar also trolls a little bit. So some of these placements might not be exactly what he thinks for real. Let's get it going. I find that hard to believe since so much is built from knowing every creatures and attack patterns, although some people have gotten very good very fast. Yeah. But I do think that you reach a point where you kind of plateau, right? Where you're like people that are learning the game are really like putting in a lot of hours. Their learning curve starts to go like this, and then it starts to flatten out at the top like that. And they might even still have bad habits like, I don't know, start thinking that certain cards are still strong when they're clearly not. I feel like I met someone who was really good after a couple hundred hours once. I don't know if I'm getting better. I think I'm getting a little better. Yeah, I think at a certain point too, you recognize the limitations of your own mind and your brain and your capacity to absorb new information and retain it. That you just kind of go with the flow. That's where I'm at right now. Is that I'm just kind of going with the flow and kind of trying to obtain bits and nuggets of information from everyone. Because I really do try to pay attention, but just sometimes it's one ear, out the other. Yeah. So, okay. Dunning-Kruger effect. Notified. I mean, noted. But I have seen that play out in real time, where somebody who's like puts in a lot of time to learn something feels like they don't know enough about it. And somebody who hasn't put in as much time thinks they know a lot. But I think that gets cleared up in conversation a lot of times. Like in a dialogue, it's hard to feign expertise for 3 hours at a time, right? Especially if you are asked a pointed question about a specific thing that you have no idea what it is. Unless you're just hyper genius and you can learn everything on the first pass through. Because you could probably see everything, almost everything, every event and fight in the game in about 500-600 hours maybe. I'm at a point where I think I need to take a break from the actual gameplay. Too much tilt queuing lately. I feel that. I 100% feel that. I almost got tilted in the last run. I don't know, I just think everyone plateaus and it affects your confidence, or you can get rusty at some point or another. That sounds reasonable? Okay. I mean, yeah. This game's hard. I think that's the moral of the story, is that this game is extremely difficult. And it's hard to be proficient at everything at all times. Like, even remembering the cards and what they do is a monumental task. Especially in the context of the game where you're trying to make connections with specific relics and hoping you see certain events, and it just gets so complicated. All right, let's talk about these choices. Do I choose gold because I have a low shop? We could even go like this, right? And hopium for a burning elite first. Look at that. That's almost certainly death, though, on silent. It's really hard to understand what is an improvement and what is not, because there's so much nuance. And you can't just easily memorize patterns. One thing is that Spire also has a lot of hidden things that if you do certain things correctly, you never see. that you did a good thing. It's hard for me to point to a specific example. Well, I guess one of them is like freaking, what is the relic? Oh my, this is gonna drive me nuts. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta look up something. If I can't remember the name of this relic, I swear to God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna go nuts if I can't find the name of this. Like, even now, I'm feeling like my confidence. It's like right on the tip of my tongue, too. Where are you? I'm gonna go bananas if I can't find this. Paper crane. There we go. Jeez. My brain is mush. Paper crane. Paper crane is an example of, like, if you're really not paying attention, reducing the enemy's output, you don't really understand why you're, like, suddenly blocking very well. It's kind of hidden from you. You like that? Okay. Oh, not burner. Oh, but yeah, setup relics for sure. Hard to use relics like that. Hard to sometimes understand, oh shit, I'm intangible on turn 2 of this extremely dangerous fight. It's like, this is like one of the worst fights for me. And I'm taking 3 damage in shield and spear. Wow. Incredible. Because I set up instance burner on 4. But that's a good example. You're punished a lot more for incorrect decisions than correct ones in Spire. Yeah, for sure. Like, even a small mistake can make you take a ton of damage in future turns that you didn't even realize you were taking. So weird how some micro misplays can spiral out of control. The butterfly effect, right? Paper crane is broken. So there's some scenario that burning is possible. Yeah, for sure. But removing 2 in Hexagos. No, we definitely take the gold. Yeah. Gold into early shop is not my favorite thing on Silent, but it is. If we get strong enough, we can do the thing. Let's see. A lot of pathing options as well. Put this in yellow, because this is, like, very difficult, right? Let's go. Boom. Bing, bop, boom. All right. Pretty good cultist fight. All right, so the cards that I hate, they're here. Paper Carrying and Turnip were definitely hidden impact relics that I didn't fully grasp the lift from at lower ascensions. Yeah. You kind of don't realize that how much they're helping you. Dagger Prep and we're pogging from that 100 gold. Ooh. Hell yeah. I would take any of the bags, I think. I'm loving your analysis. I had an A20 Silent win last night that Redbeard McGee helped me with some major decisions. I was in your stream last night. I was lurking around. I didn't see the Silent one though. I was kind of doing stuff around the house and stuff. Or was I? We were playing BG3, I think, and I had you in the background. Or right before bed, actually. I didn't see the silent wind, though. But, hell yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, R2. Do you remove strike or defend first? On silent, I like almost always strike. Almost. I'm also learning a lot from Eric and Fletch for silent. I still need to learn, so I'm here for it. Oh, Eric doesn't have power? Oh, no. You've been recently starting to remove defend, and it feels much better. Okay. I'm going to take Quick Slash here just because we don't have anything that interacts with additional energy. Like, most of the time, we should be fine blocking with 3 cards, right? Alright, what you got, Shop? Strange Spoon? I don't know if Strange Spoon does anything for us. Yeah, there's a big-ass storm that's coming. I think it's going to stick around for a while. Snecko Pellets Gambling Chip was immediately cleansing Snecko firsthand. Also Bites and Dripper Kunai Catalyst. Oh my god. My god. Nobody can stop him. Fletch is a big proponent of remove 2 defends at the start. I can see it, right? Because you're often not too worried about blocking, because silent is the full block. I have neutralized character, right? And your good cards are like Dagger Throw. I mean, just picking up Acro maybe, even early. Maybe you already have Sneaky Strike. Remove 2 defense feels like you just get weakened into your first elite HP wise, because your damage still probably won't suffice in an easy pool. Well, and then if you hit Knob first, then you're still happy, right? I feel like defend 2, remove 2 defends against Knob. Plus, silent has really good skills that are very impactful, like leg sweep. I don't know. I do feel like neutralize and survivor are enough a lot of times. A lot of times. Unless you're fighting like, I have no idea. Like slime and looter. Slime and looter means that you're probably either getting bopped for like 30 or you're letting them get away with your gold. Makes your deck better in Act 1 elites, except for maybe Lagavulin. Lagavulin is terrifying. I don't know. Maybe the more balanced approach, just 1 and 1. This shop kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. It is Hexagos, so this is probably not enough scaling, but maybe we just take this. Rah. Like, what do I even remove here? Do I remove? There's a fairy. I don't really like fairy into Hexagos though, but maybe you will need it in the hallways and in the elite fight. I don't think we're fighting this. We're not going this way unless we get some really strong cards in the upcoming floors. Fletch also plays with a thin deck whenever possible and a lot of draw discard cycle, so you can find his defense when needed. May not work as well depending on your playstyle. Yeah, I never usually do stuff like that. He's looking for infinites a lot of times, right? Like doing like concentrate and reflex tactician things, drawing the same couple cards over and over. Any damage. Okay, I'm down to try. But maybe not with a footwork, right? We don't take a footwork and then remove a defend. That feels weird. The shop is so underwhelming that I think I'm gonna just do like, just take a sneaky. And take Distilled Chaos, in case. No. We still have quite a few floors before we're fighting this elite here. Alright, I'll do it. And I don't think I'm gonna remove in Hexaghost Act. It's still pretty scary, right? I wanna hold strikes because Hexaghost, and I wanna hold defense because footwork. So we just won't remove here. Save our gold. Hop off in the next shop. Excuse me, jeez. I'm not gonna give up HP in this fight. In this act for removes against Hexaghost. Hexaghost is still sufficiently scary that I don't think I remove. Are these max low rolls? I think these are both max low roll. Yeah, 12. Well, oh, this one's 11. I'm more scared of red. Nice. What's up, Hackenschmidt? Hacky boy? That's pretty impressive, actually. Get out of here. Am I so desperate? Lagavulin probably dies to poison potion. I think our concern now is Knob and Sentries. Sentries is not gonna be fun. But kind of footwork helps into Sentries. I feel like the low rolls are uncommon. Low rolls are uncommon as in the uncommon cards, like these, like this, or uncommon as in like not as common. This is a pretty low roll. Observational bias. I think we just take damage. I don't think taking piercing well there makes us stronger. Let's see, 15? Perfect, lethal. Boom. Are there any creatively minded people in here? Cabela's pretty creative. I love her art. She posts in the Discord. Mainly the art is of my cats and dog. No, the HP. Okay. Gotcha. Pretty wild. It's just because the odds are at least common for a low roll statistically. Just as common as a high roll, right? I need artistic brainstorming. Ask ChatGPT so you can get a dry, undercooked answer. I'm just kidding. I've never used ChatGPT. I think a backflip because of the footwork. We're setting ourselves up to take 0 cost, I guess. I have no idea. This is a mess. I mean, even upgrade Sneaky Strike might be good. But no. Upgrade this. Or just do the footwork. Yeah, let's do the footwork. We have a flex pot. Or Knob's ass. And it is Knob. Awesome. Flex pot next turn? I hope, right? I hope. Maybe this is a 2 potion angle. Skipping footwork. Let's see, 20, 26 goes to 61. And then we flex potion next turn in the best case scenario. So we said 61, right? So just draw on the map. Hold on. So 61 HP. Then next turn it will be 13 plus 22. So not even close, right? 13 plus 22. 13 plus 22 is 33. So it'll be at what? 28? The turn after next. Even with both potions used, then we take 8. And then I don't think we can win the fight from there. Because if it's like a quick slash and 2 strikes, and then we have 2 strikes left and maybe neutralize, it's not enough, right? 12 plus 3 and then plus 5. Still not quite. I think we're still short of this number. The turn after next. So turn 3. Oof. Do you feel confident with this deck, more or less? I think the math is not mathing here. Feels like 3 turn kill. All right, let's double check. We gotta do the thing, but I don't think so. Even if we're doing like, okay, what if we draw into the neutralize right now? No, this is not a good flex potion turn. Because we would have to flex first and then quick slash. So not playing footwork. We're getting poison potion down. All right, let's see if we... I think we need this. This is 11 damage over the course of two turns, and then 14, right? No, 15 damage over the course of 3 turns. So let's count this as 15. And then flex potion is 3 attacks, right? So this will be 15 as well. So 30 damage here in these 2 potions. So let's do 30 plus 20 is 50. And then 50 plus 12 plus 8. So 50 plus 20 is 70. And we said these were 15? 15 plus 15? So that's 100 damage. So maybe we don't need to use one of them. And this only manifests on turn 3, and we're guaranteed to go to turn 3. There's no way we don't go to turn 3. Is this not a better flex potion than the future turn? Do you think so? I feel like just because we have the draw from quick slash. I'm not sure. What if we draw into another quick slash? Maybe. Because then we just end up playing strike. Okay. I mean, unclear, right? Unclear. Do we use both, then? I wonder if we use both. RK Cameron, good morning to you. What's up? What's up, my man? How are you? We're trying to map this out. All right, so we flex now, and this is 15 plus 20, 35. And then we have how much damage left? We have 20 more in 1 turn, and then 15 more the next turn. So 35 more damage. So we have 35 plus 35 is 70. It's not enough to kill in 3 turns. Even with 3 attacks played with the flex, right? I think we have to use both potions to kill in 3 turns. So I'm gonna do that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I lose a potion. But I really would like this poison potion for Hexaghost. But maybe we'll find Noxious Fumes anyway. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I have to use both. Nice. Maybe we could have played footwork there? I'm not sure. Let's see. So let's see. 12 plus 9. 21. 21 plus 9. 30 more damage. So we're still a bit short. Right. It goes to 27. Then 4 more poison. 23. So we have to deal 23 minus 3. We have to deal 24 next turn, which is not possible. Unless it's like Survivor, Sneaky Strike, 2 strikes. That's 24. No, we can't. It's just impossible. We have no Survivor. Even if it's 18, 21. Ah, shit. I wonder if I block then. We probably do, right? If it's 3, you're at 41. If it's 4, it's at least 46. It does save quite a bit, though. Because we have neutralize for next turn. That's why I'm thinking to save the HP this turn. But yeah, we don't do it this turn. Yeah. Sheesh. It's pretty rough. Draw first. Maybe it's another quick slash, so 16 plus 22. Let's go. No. Okay. I think I'm okay with double defend here. Yeah. It's extremely low roll, and then we take... Like, if it's... No, that's not possible, right? Double defend, survivor, backflip. No, yeah. Save a little bit of HP here. Ow. That's both potions used, too. We were just talking about you, Fumes. Do we take a third quick slash? Take a Fumes. I'm probably okay with upgrading. We can rest here if we absolutely have to. Don't like this. Maybe we're skipping that. Like, what's even our upgrade? Neutralize. Nude is pretty good, but not into sentries. We have no potions, right? No. We rest. Akabeko. Okay. Plus 8 damage. Pretty good. So we need footwork next turn. Can't do that. Footwork. Nice. We got block next turn. Feel like you wanted a sneaky upgrade there. I just was looking at the situation where, because I had no potions, and I didn't know this was going to be Akabeko too, right? So I had no information. I feel like just the 2 heal plus it would not have been enough. Like, look at this, we're taking 12 here. So we took 12 and then plus 4. So we've taken 6. We're gonna take 16 so far. I feel like we just get so low and we just die. I don't know. That could be me. I think the reason why that knob was so hard was no damage upgrade and the backflip take after the footwork. Yeah, yeah. It's just the knob was the worst thing for us to see, for sure. Get banned, sucker. Thanks, Hammer. I appreciate you. Oof. Do you think not upgrading the sneaky there, the 4 damage, or previously 2, like not upgrading? Because I feel like these are such bad upgrades. 4 damage. I don't know. Just gotta do as much as possible. Alright, sweet. We should have this fight now. Let's go. Another footwork? Another footwork. 2 footworks and a noxious fumes and a dream. We can block forever and then we just whittle stuff down very slowly and painfully with poison. They end up being significant if you can play them twice. Playing them twice is like just as much as that poison pot was. At least close. Close. Do you think fumes? Second fumes? Don't know. I think we just upgrade this one. And we have an upgraded footwork and an unupgraded one. 5 dexterity. Pretty good. So would you like to hear the distressing news that I just got this week? Yeah, let's hear it. It sucks that you have distressing news to share with us. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Because I think 1 fumes does work in this fight, right? 1 fumes plus. Enough to where we don't need to take a second. Because Hexaghost is slow enough to where I guess if we take a second fumes, we can always play 2 in the fight. Or if we miss one, we have 1 in play. I don't know. I feel like also Fumes is so slow in Act 2. Having 2 of them in your deck means that... I don't know. What's your block plan? Just footwork plus? I've learned to not really like Fumes in almost every case. Yeah, the second Fumes, yeah. You're scared of Hexa even with 1 upgraded Fumes? I think we're okay. We should be like right on the line for seeing like the phase 2. And plus, this is really good into Act 2, but these are still very slow. Bottled lightning. Skip. The only bottle I see is backflip. That's about it. So I'm going to be 61 when my next child finishes high school, and officially my oldest and youngest child will be 20 years and 2 months apart. I'm going to be a father again. October 30. 30 is the due date. Holy! Congratulations, though. Distressing, but also, like... You having another kid? Oh my goodness. Hammer. I don't know. I wish you all the luck in the world. You're gonna be so tired, though, right? Dude! I don't know how you do it. I'm gonna skip this. It almost feels like just remove. But I think I'm okay with transform. In general, that's a pretty good one. do this one first. It's good in case we get a hallway fight, which is likely to happen. Fairly likely. The last one just left for college. This is number 7. Now I have to start all over again. Oh my goodness, Hammer. I wish you all the luck in the world. I've not raised one. So I don't know. I don't know how that works or how hard it is, but I wish you all the luck in the world, my friend. Thanks, Randwood. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. See you later. My man heard this God character said, "Be fruitful and multiply." True, right? Oh yeah, hell yeah! Thanks for the shout out. What did I even upgrade? Fumes. Okay. I know I upgraded the correct thing. Maybe. Red Slaver. Makes the numbers awkward, but I don't care. I don't take 2. No thanks. So we're about to become vulnerable. We have no block. Uh-oh. Make our block here. This goes to 15. Let's take 5 this turn. If we take 5, then we're going to be in under the multiple of 6, right? So we're going to be under the 36, which means that Hexagos on turn 2 is still dealing 3 by 8, I believe. Or is it 4? Just do the thing. I believe this is correct. So we're going to be under 36. Look at the block. Good job, block. Okay. Just glad it's not another set of twins. Holy moly. So it is 3 by 6? Okay, okay. Yeah, we're under the threshold, right? Just under. Right under. I mean, this deck isn't really doing anything, so I feel like just taking Blade Dance is a good idea. Just keep upgrading. Upgrading. It's either this or neutralize. And I wonder if we have enough draw to make neutralize perma weaken. Probably not, though. So upgrade the Blade Dance. Oh, you know what? I did not consider the Blood Vial. Neutralizes Mega Greedy here. You still think we don't have enough? I don't know. I feel like we're okay. This helps a lot on turn 1. For sure. There's no way we're ever not playing Fumes here. Like on turn 1. So, okay. You could argue backflip there. This stupid freaking Blood Vial, man. Oh my god. Hammer wants to dramatize the next event. Alright, I got you. I don't feel confident about this fight still. Okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like we'll be able to block with minimal effort. I just wish we had a deflect so we can keep on the pressure, but it's okay. And maybe we're only gonna end up playing one of the footworks. No clue. Freaking Blood Vial. Should have taken. Ow. That. Take 1. Sucks. That neutralize has been totally useless, huh? Can I take 2? Next turn is, what, 9 by 2? So let's see, if I take 2 now and I get this in play, these will be 10 each. And even if I top deck burns, I'll still be able to block mostly. I feel, this feels so bad blocking for 8 to block 2. And I think I want to keep on the pressure. I think every strike is going to matter, probably. Looks like it's going really well, but we're right where we need to be. Yeah, we're right on pace, somewhat. But, like, look at this. Good thing I played that, that footwork on the turn previous. I feel like burns only show up when you can block them, block the enemy itself. Yeah. Burns always show up in the most inconvenient places. So it seems like if we draw into neutralize with the backflip here, we probably die. But I think I do want to draw because I want to do it this turn, I guess. All right, cool. Let's see, 14 better than just 12? Because I don't want to see neutralize this turn. I want to see it for Inferno, so I can block, like, what is this, 13 plus 10? 26 block? And neutralize, because it's going to swing on me for 4 by 6, right? So we neutralize, and then it's going to be to 3 by 6, and we should be able to block, and then poison will kill from there on out. Fumes on turn 1 was used, yeah, absolutely massive. Fumes probably, on turn 1, probably is responsible for, like, ending the fight in 3 turns before. Maybe even on turn 2, it's not that bad. 6 by 6. Oh, yeah. And then we weaken to 4 by 6. So then we block for, at most, we block for 24. Or 23. 23. I'm scared to do this. So 12, 36. And then next turn we have 24 poison. $36, so 60 damage. So we need to deal 30 to kill next turn, which is not possible. Okay, all right. We're good. Don't block the 1. Nice. But we do need to draw. I need that survivor this turn. Can I win? Let's see. This is 16, 24, 24 plus 18. So we do win this turn if we can't find the newt. All right. We take 4 and we win. All right. I mean, not newt, but survivor. My bad. Damn. Weakened to 27. Was it 27? No, it was 4 by 6, right? Or am I tripping? 24. It was 6 by 6, and then it goes to 4 by 6. Yeah. 24. Why not block the burns? Well, I wanted to draw into the damage. Or draw... Oh, well... Did I need the... did I need it? I probably made a mistake there, then. -4. It's rounding, so it's 4 by 6. You can't just do 75%. Yeah. It rounds. It always rounds away in the, away from the player, the player's favor. Is that right? I think that's true.
Yeah, true, true. And then Paper Crane does a lot of funky things with weakness and reducing the damage that you take. Like in Heart Fight, I think it's supposed to be the first round is 3x15. And then, but if you have Paper Crane and Neutralize, it's like 1x15. It's so weird. Even though it's 40% instead of 25, right? I think I'm gonna click, for sure I'm gonna click it, Corpse Explosion. Because we have lots of poison, and I guess we have draw. Not my favorite. But oh no. Oh no. Are we trying to have fun today? I still like melees against Book of Stabbing, but yeah, you're right. We're defensive enough as it is. Alright. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright. Wife's having a meeting. We gotta close the door. Oh, ceiling fan. I forgot the ceiling fan. People have spoken. They want the ceiling fan. You like this pyramid here? I mean, pyramid is always good. It guarantees that we can get value from Sneaky Strike. We're not having fun today, even though Snecko is actually pretty okay. We don't have draw, now we suddenly have draw. And then these are like pretty good with the Snecko. But it makes footworks loose. Footworks loose? Footworks worse. Because we don't have the reliability of cost from the defense, right? I always like Pyramid. Pyramid, I think I always have a good win rate, or a decent one. If you get Kata, you're super happy, yeah. Being able to throw down Kata whenever you feel like is pretty powerful. Look at this map. Left and right side do not touch whatsoever. Weird. Invisible wall of division. I screw myself over with Pyramid a lot. I'll allow it. Decent win rate with the best relic. Dang, yeah. I mean, it does make you win more, I feel like, also. Color me impressed. You play a lot with Clad. I don't like Clad and Pyramid that much. Although Second Wind is like a thing, right? So is Fiendfire. But I don't know. You still need like Feel No Pains. It's still really good. Yeah, of course, of course. Pyramid is like the best relic in the game. By far. Or like one of. There are very few situations in which Pyramid is not like an extremely good relic for you. I guess we're going up the middle, like here, around here. I really want to shop though. It means no shop. Actually, no. No. That seems so bad though. And we could end up going this way. I think a lot of times we die going this path. Even with Blood Vial. We should be hitting question marks at some point. Huh. Easy to clog yourself. I clog myself a lot with Pyramid. They make pills for that? Yeah, it's called adrenaline pills. Because of the consistency of block and the all the synergy with order-dependent cards like Flex and Spot. Prayer Wheel or Egg are best relics? I don't know. I like Fossilized Helix. I like Pocket Watch. Those are also like some really great relics. Like Pocket Watch starts are just insane. They're so much fun. And there's always a possibility that you get those relics way too late for them to not matter. Can't count the number of times I've gotten Prayer Wheel as my last or like second to last elite relic in Act 3. Bruh. If we go this way, we were forced into 2 elites. No matter what. Are we skipping shop? I don't know. You like relics like that make you rethink your own plays? Pocket Watch was a great idea. Yeah, Pocket Watch is fantastic. And so too is Snecko Eye. Just being able to see, increasing the cards that you see per turn, and having control over that is like some of the most fun things I've ever done in this game. Where like you're always checking your Pocket Watch. Okay, one more here. Okay, one more, and then okay, perfect. It does conflict with obviously like Ink Bottle or Nunchaku. Any of the counter relics like it's harder to set up pen nibs and stuff. Or to consistently set them up. Because you're always trying to count your cards. I don't know if I go to the shop or not. Let's get to here and decide. Herbs, hello. We have Fumes and Cloud and Corpse Explosion. We just block. We should not have done that. That was very silly of me to do. Oh, man. Should have just blocked. Actually, no, we have Pyramid, but still. We should not have drawn there. Because now we're clogged. I guess we have Survivor next turn. So like Cloud Survivor. If this is the only one that attacks. This is not good. But at least we take 0. Yay. Or like close to 0, right? That's 0. Nice. I despise Snecko. I love Snecko. Snecko is one of my favorite relics. I think that Runic Pyramid is the best, but Snecko is like has a place in my heart. Not on Silent in particular. I don't really like Snecko on Silent, but on almost like on Defect, on Clad, it's a lot of fun. Even Watcher sometimes with Omniscience and Prayer. Not Prayer, but Worships is a lot of fun. Or just like a bunch of powers. We're getting more relics in Slay the Spire 2, but we don't know what's going to be reduced in Spire 2 as well. Or like what's leaving. Just let the poison do its thing. Pyramid. Gambling addiction? Maybe I do have a gambling addiction, and it's just because of Spire. Probably, right? We were asking for a Deflect earlier. This is a good plan, block plan in a Pyramid deck with 5 Dexterity. It's freaking a lot of block for 0. Once the deck can adapt, it's fun. Get rid of duping healing, please. I don't usually do stuff with that with like Nilri's Codex. Like I don't usually do that kind of stuff. But yeah, duping healing is pretty yucky. Like you're just sitting in a spiker fight for a million years because you have Nilri's and Nightmare, and you're just hoping for Alchemize. Sounds like not fun, but I think it's also part of the game. I think it's cool that it's part of the game that you can just like you can really choose to maximize how you want to run. Echo form self repair tends to be so unfun. I like it. I like it. I like the fact that you can have self sustain instead of being lucky by finding. Like it is another layer to the sustain solve that you need. I think self repair is not a good card on defect though. I mean, not that it's not good for defect, that it's just not good to have in defect. Because defect is already really powerful as is. Like, why does defect need sustain in that way? I don't know. Get rid of defect. Get him out of here. Get the out of here. Which one is better? This is better. Then next turn we Crippling Cloud. Backflip? This has to be better, right? We just do this and then neutralize. And then next turn it's Cloud. Actually, hold on. We have no other source of poison. If we don't get neutralized down now, I mean not neutralized, but freaking noxious fumes very soon. Next turn. We're going to be in a world of hurt, right? We have to take the 22. Can we do it with 5 dexterity? Seems like, maybe. Alright. I need energy, man. Game, please give me energy. Thanks. Thank. And then we're frail. We can block for 18. How does Dex help this? We block for 16? Don't think so. Are we 16? My bad. But still we need to block this, right? No discard? We're looking also for prepared, I think. Bullet time is good? Ooh, that's actually a good one. I like slow lines, but I don't like necessarily RNG dependent lines. I feel like the defect is weak. So you think defect needs sustain to make it in line with the other characters, though? I don't feel like that's the case. How much copium have you been taking? Not like significantly weaker than anything else, but it doesn't feel particularly stronger than the other classes. It just feels stronger when you get the good relics too, though, like Pyramid or Snecko. Okay, so is there anyone here who likes bullet time, or is it just me? With a Pyramid, yeah, bullet time is insane. Absolutely bananas. I like that it exists, but don't pick it super often as a rare, but it's nice. Yeah, I don't pick it often, but in a situation like this where we are, it is very, very powerful. Because we can dump our hand every time. We can just clear our hand completely, play all the cards. It's super strong. Tends to be take upfront damage more than any other class. So I just even more reliant on healing relics. Bullet time is fun with Snecko as well. True, yeah. Bullet time is fun with any amount of draw that you don't have to pay for, like Kite and Acrobatics or something. We just block in here. Draw. Draw doesn't matter. You dead. All right, good to go. Bye. Do we need whale with 2 footworks? I mean, it exhausts. I think it's totally fine. Totally serviceable. Serviceable. Problem with defect is a similar problem to the one Watcher has. The main gameplay is so over centralizing that most people can't win if they don't get that. Oh, you're talking about focus, yeah. Except defect isn't as strong as Watcher, so it's kind of one-dimensional for normal players, but also bad. I feel like, yeah, the average player can't win if you don't find, like, get a bunch of focus stacks in most fights. There's ways around it, obviously, right? Loop, being mindful of where your orbs are. But yeah, that makes the character just infinitely more difficult because it's very clearly focus is the best way to play defect. I don't know, it could not exist and the character would probably be okay. I feel like there should have been a common focus card if they're so reliant on focus. Just give it a big downside to balance it out. Yeah. Kind of like how reprogram, like the opposite of reprogram, right? I like saving the whales with a mid. Also, well plans the whales can save me. Yeah, true. I think with a mid, we want cards, but we don't want to add too many. I think I want to remove another strike. But then, like, does that make us strong enough to do this? I don't know, it's hard to say. But I feel like a shop is always better with this much gold. Like, look at that. I'm mid. Is it ever Chemex here blindly? I don't think so. Blind is okay. Not finding much draw, but that's okay. I'm gonna hold out for energy. Something similar to reprogram. Maybe it reduces your max HP. How horrendous would that be? Or just damages you, like so it can have a shared mechanic with Clad. Damage yourself and gain 1 focus. Although that's kind of, you know, similar to other things. Isn't it that Frost focus is best and it's that everything else really sucks ass versus the game content? Oh, you're talking about in Defect's kit? Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm gonna take an after image here. It's another like part of the block plan. Well, are we? That's super expensive. Plus, it's only kind of nice to have. Sometimes we can only play 3 cards per turn, right? And then after image is kind of yucky. Looks like we're blocking with dexterity this run. Let's get rid of these yucky strikes. It's so expensive. It's not like we're picking a relic here. Do we ever buy pair? No. Mango's still out there. Draw down for focus or something like that. Like draw down next turn or draw down. Okay, yeah, I can see it. An exhaust if it were common. That'd be cool. Nothing is stopping you from going attack defect, but there's a good reason players don't. Yeah, it's hard to build. And if you don't have a specific set of relics, then it's just impossible to block heart. Like, unless you're... I haven't seen very many, like, physical, like, attack from hand defect wins that I know what I'm even looking for or talking about, to be honest. Reprogram is pretty good late game. If it comes with a plus, yeah, sometimes you'll click on it if it comes with plus, and you have, like, all for one. And a time eater is your 50-50. It is a necessary form of scaling if you can't find anything else, yeah. And then, like, You know, hyper beams don't become that bad because who cares about your focus at that point? So you're not doing orby things at all. You don't really. But I wish there were consume an orb slot to gain some benefit to a build like that too, right? That would be a lot of fun. Attack no focus defect basically requires kunai or reprogram to beat heart. No, yeah, it does. Along with like rebound and so like cool-headed is one of defect's best draw cards late game. It just does nothing for you, right? Because the frost doesn't block for anything. Even if you evoke it with so little focus, you're never going to get any value from the frost. So then you're relying on like skim, maybe reboot. I don't know. It's hard to say because if you have like a couple all for ones with like skims, maybe you can find impatience in the shop in this slot here, and then impatience becomes really good because you can just all for one, play all your zero cost cards, then draw 2 to 3 more cards on top of that because you have no attacks in hand. So it's I can see how it gets out of control really quick, and you still have options for a draw, but the path to victory on a defect run like that is so narrow, and I feel like you need a lot of skill to play a deck like that, to pilot a deck like that correctly. Like reinforced body becomes insane, stacks become necessary. It's a lot of ifs. Yeah, we're in the hypothetical realm. Just needs enough deck scaling cards and not too many dead draws once you focus down. Yes. But I feel like, you know, it has the same problems as other defect archetypes. But on top of that, more of them. Because you're not... energy orb cycling, that's a good point. DPEC. First time chatter. That is very true. I feel like the path to victory, though, in a deck like that is still pretty narrow. Unless you have scaling, like very big scaling outside of focus. Less consistent than frost focus, because like putting your scaling into a relic means that you're always getting the effect, right? So, like you'd want forms of scaling on both ends, like within your deck and then from your relics as well. But it's harder if reprogram is your only scaling. It's so much more difficult, even if you have multiples, and even if you have like the perfect setup, like holograms and rebounds and draw one. It's still very difficult to scale up quickly and consistently, unless you have a very specific set of relics. I don't know. Yeah, and that too. Unless you have recycle, you know, then it's okay. Then it becomes like tolerable to have more than one. A very specific set of skills. I'm going to find you. Do we care about Bouncing Flask? Let's get back to the run here. Frickin', I don't know. Heckin' heck. Playing it 3 times is already 6 decks, which is a ton. It's true. It is very true. But then you'd rather have it like to where you play all for one and then a bunch of zero costs floods your hand, and then you're gaining a bunch of dexterity from a kunai, for example. And then at the end you play you generate energy with plasma and you reinforce body or something like that. Then somehow multicast is still useful for you. Bruh. I'll do it. I'll take one. I'm thinking about taking dodge and roll. But probably not. Yeah, we good. Do I dump this for a potion? I kind of want fairy. I kind of want a fairy. Because this is terrible with a mid. I'll do it. Safeguard ourselves. Let's just go. Pick one. Play Fumes, I think. Don't take one here, I guess. I don't know. Bruh. Nice. I wish we had a bullet time here. We could, right? We could get one, maybe. You're starting to see it as more of a viable option. Problem is if you have too many orb cards that the deck can't run. Yeah, that's also a big problem with it too, right? That I see is that you're often taking orb cards in the very beginning of your run, and then you find like a speculative reprogram plus when you already have like maybe a cool headed and a ball lightning, and you're kind of like, shit, do I go in this, lean in this direction? What if I get blah blah blah? You know, maybe it's like you have like a gopher already as well. I don't know. I like taking orb cards early. Even a chill without focus is really good. But yeah. Ball would be fine. It's still an attack. It still do damage. But what if you take like Bullseye? Yeah, like you have a good damage option as Bullseye to beat Lagavulin. And then you're just screwed. Maybe you have to take Bullseye because you don't have Frost or something. And you're worried about Knob, and then you fight Knob, and then you win the fight, but then you're like looking at reprogram. I don't know. Because it still gets better even with, you know, Echo Forms and stuff. Attack defect wins less, but more fun than end turn defect. Yeah, we've all seen those defect runs where you just get into Time Eater and then you're just holding E the whole time. Let's do the thing. Keep healing. You got it. Alright, Ruben. GG. Kaboom. It's a good one. I would always be looking for this with Pyramid. Not necessarily attack defect, just defect with enough cards that you can block with reprogram as one of to scale with a dire need of scaling. Yeah, but I feel like also those kind of decks where reprogram is your main scaling is like you're always in a dire mode, let's say. I feel like you're almost always dying or like on the teetering on the brink. I don't know. That's how I've always felt by playing. But I have had wins with reprogram runs with defect and like even picking up early orb cards and filling your deck with kind of trash early on and then finding reprogram with like Toxic Egg. Even just one Toxic Egg, you can still win, but it's still, I don't know, I still feel iffy about it. Like he's very frail. Like without the reliability of Frost Orbs and being able to use loops and good powers, except for Echo Form, I feel like you're still very frail. But luckily you still have like one card solutions like Reinforced Body to block a ton for you. Let's say screw the color dispersion. Do this first. Let's see, if we do this next turn, we still get 2 turns of weakness, so we should do this first. Do this first and then Blade Dance, and then attack one of them. And it should be the lowest HP one because we're gonna be putting poison on all of them. So we do this and Blade Dance. So this is the easiest to kill. And hopefully we just kill this next turn. Like, hopefully next turn is just defend and then Crippling Cloud. Even better, we can hold our block. Bye. And we had lethal anyway. You ready for the boom? Kaboom! Yeah, outside of the good relics. It's hard to win with that without good relics too. For me anyway, I'm such a bad defect player. So you'd always play Cloud or turn 1 over Corpse there because it's +1 poison. Okay, yeah. I guess that makes sense. But what about like, because I knew I had the Corpse Explosion in hand already too, right? So I was maybe hoping for like 2 turns of weaken, of mitigation. Because I was worried about the upcoming turns as well. But I guess, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Because Cloud also deals with Cloud and then Corpse Explosion. I was worried about blocking the following turn, having to play 2 energy on the Corpse Explosion. Yeah, it didn't matter. You wouldn't need 2 turns when they only have 20 HP. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. How do we feel about Dagger Throw? Unupgraded Dagger Throw to help Sneaky Strike a little better. And no, we upgrade Prepared and we're just totally fine. We don't care about this right now. I want more ways to dump my hand, but this doesn't really help to dump your hand. Is that true? Kinda, right? It does, but only ever so slightly. Nope. Let's see, 11 plus 8. That sucks. Because this is only 18. This is also 19. Should we play the other one? Probably not. Ouch. Fumes suck. Footwork, double defend, and then we start going in, I guess. We take 1. But that's all of our block. Oh, goodness. Just take 1. One by 4. Worth it to just skill pot? Yeah, I'm thinking about skill potting here. But I think we'll do it on another multi-attack turn where we maybe see Malaise or another Piercing Well. We have done 0 damage, by the way. 0. Freaking 0, man. We have to block somehow. So... just end up taking 4 here. Worried about the wounds now, yeah. No, wounds never touch us if we play no cards, right? If we're only playing 3 cards per turn, wounds don't even touch us. Oh, Lord. No. Alright. We're always doing this. And then we'll use this later, I hope. I know I keep blocking hand for next turn. Next turn is a big swing. I think. I think I'm still scared of a big attack. Maybe we draw into the deflect here. Nope. Let's see, 29. Play a blade dance. Oh god, look at these wounds. These are scarier than the other wounds. Gamba? Gamba into the wounds. Skit plan is not likely to hit, but I think we just hold this for the wounds later. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, even I don't want to play Blade Dance here. Ugh. Wounds are scary. Oh god. All right, 5x7. Like, look at these draws coming up. This is not good. I'm lost on what to do. I mean, there's really only one option, right? Roll face on keyboard. I mean, we still have fairy. Like, the most we can block is 20 this turn. We're looking at 35. Still weakened. And we don't have quite enough damage. I feel like we have to bite the bullet here, maybe, and play the bouncing flask. I just don't know. I don't know. And it seems like we're going to be using fairy. Right? It's like we have to do the thing right now. Otherwise, we're just going to be filling our... We're going to see it next turn or the turn after. We're going to have a handful of wounds and nothing to do. Like, no way to... no way to play cards. Terrifying. Still have the opportunity for deflect or no? Oh no, it's in the discard. We'll wait to play this for the wounds. Or until we see Survivor so we can play the sneaky. Ow. Charlie. That really hurt. Is this why Quick Slash is bad also? Because we can't dump our hand, essentially, with the Runic Pyramid? I think from now on, if I'm ever offered, like, Dagger Throw or Quick Slash, it's 100% always Dagger Throw. Yeah, Quick Slash is just not a Dagger Throw, that's true. It's just, this card is... What's the purpose of this? Except making you take it and feel bad about it. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Okay. Just gotta block. There's really not much to do. And I think I neutralized the next thing, not this. We neutralized multi-attacks, I think. They're starting to become gonna become out of control, so. Okay, now we're getting close to another deck cycle, I suppose. I don't know. Suffering from Success, Silent has a lot of draw already. It has no discard synergy and it does less damage. Yeah, it's just Suffering, but is that true though? Like, are quick slashes even draw? In early game, I suppose, like, you're taking maybe Slice to go with it. Prepared is good with it. I don't know, I feel like quick slash is always just terrible too. And the upgrade is only for meh. Does less damage, no discard synergy. Doesn't draw one. I mean, draws one, but like, who cares about draw one if it doesn't have any synergy? Speaking of who cares, we're about to die, I think. How do we survive this turn? One more defense, so it's like 13 plus 10, 26. This is 49. We are just 100% dead, I guess. Alright, weak. So we end up using the fairy here, and I think, and then some. So, quick slash. Quick slash, and then gamble. Okay. I think we're still dying here, right? 36. And then we use the fairy. All right. Good enough. Sheesh. What the hell was this fight? Draw one is definitely okay in Act 1, yeah. But it doesn't cut it unless you synergize with something. I think that's the main problem I have with Quick Slash is just damage. Just damage and draw, and you're not really getting anything done. A fairy. 7 by 10 is insane, yeah. You don't usually see that, do you? Yeah, it's obviously terror here. It's, you know, it's worth considering all the options though, but I hate this card also. This is like one of the worst cards I've ever seen. Is 2 hallways scarier or shop then elite scarier? I feel like shop is better. I don't think we survived 2 hallways. Let's see. So we're entering, we've already been in the hard pool, right? So this is could be like triple cultists with bottom deck corpse explosion. We probably just die, I think, outright. We die on like turn 3 or 4. If we're not cycling quick enough, which we don't, right? Like quick slash, 2 quick slash, and prepared plus. I mean, prepared minus, rather. Have no draw. So you think the elite is easier or harder? I feel like it's easier. This Akabeko isn't really helping though without, like, maybe, okay, Akabeko helps us here because we get something that has an answer for Slavers or Gremlin Leader. But then we have to find another elite, is the thing. So it looks like this path is just rest, if we even survive this. We can go left side too. That seems worse. I'd rather get the extra camps. Harder, the elite is. Alright, Booty Hunter, I'm trusting you. Let's go. All right, first fight, Snecko with Pyramid. Awesome. Let's see what happens. We are probably dead here. If I just had to guess. I'm gonna dump this. Like, we can't even use it together. What the hell, man? It feels like one of those less scary fights. I feel like this is more scary with Pyramid. Because we don't have a calculated gamble. Like, aren't we just almost dead right now? Can never play this footwork. Like, almost never, right? Yeah, this is pretty terrifying. Alright. I fought the law and the law won. I think is the moral of the story. We'll dump you. Okay, looking up. Ooh, that is good. Looking really up. Alright. Sweet. That's not good. Take 2 and get the footwork in play. Because we're about to become vulnerable. We have block and piercing wheel next turn. We're looking at 27 next turn, right? So we need footwork to be able to block. Yeah, it seems like. Okay. Take 2. 'Cause there's no way we block next turn if we don't have footwork in play. With vulnerable. Oh, it's applying it again? Yeah, it is. Okay. 2 times in a row. Cappuccina ballerina. Play the crappier of the two. $16 plus 9, 25. Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. I don't think playing Terror there was living though too, huh? No, I don't think so. If we draw something, what could we draw? There's nothing. There's nothing that saves us here. Why couldn't Sneaky be 1 or 0? Well, I think Sneaky came in at above the before the debuff. We had it in our hand and we played it on turn 2. Ugh. Sneaky might. But we haven't discarded for the turn, right? So we don't get energy back. Is that true? Yeah, I think it is. All right, 16, 25. Ugh, that really sucks. Yep. All right. GG's. GG's. It is not my time to shine. Very awkward. Why are there 2 quick slash cards in this hand? That cost 2. 2 cost 2 quick slashes. Too quick for you. God. Without the 2 quick slashes, we were dead to Knob, I think. Yeah. I mean... yeah, that's probably true. Because let's see the order, actually, in which I obtained. So it was like this. So we fought Knob... here, I guess. This is where we picked up the second quick slash. Or did we have fumes at some point? I don't even know, to be honest. But I think second quick slash was in service of a knob fight that we got first. You have to find a different solve to knob before you wind up in that position. Yeah. But it was the first elite, and it was like pretty late into the act, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's take a look. Maybe pathing was the issue in this one too. No, knob was pretty early. It was before our chest. I've had worse knob fights than this, though. 22 damage is not, like, horrible. It's not, like, the worst thing. It's bad. But I've definitely had worse knob fights than this and won. Like, won the run. I mean, won the act, at least. The first one was right before knob. Alright, let's see. Quick slash here. And then here. So we had two before we got there. We got them in succession. Ended up taking Sneaky Strike. This Sneaky Strike did nothing. Pretty much nothing for the entirety of the run. Stopped clicking Sneaky Strike at the start of the run. Yeah, we clicked a Quick Slash, but yeah, you're probably right. I think we should not have bought Sneaky Strike here. I was so scared of like not having damage though. In my estimation, it's like, all right, you take a Sneaky Strike pretty early, you're fairly likely to see common cards. It doesn't proc often enough to make the difference. 2 strikes stapled together. Yeah, that's true. We needed it for Lag, I think, the Sneaky. Floor 1 is a flying knee over Quick Slash. You think so? I took Quick Slash only because of Neutralize. Only. That's the only reason why I took it. You think Flying Knee helps us more? Or having like 1 Flying Knee, 1 Quick Slash? I mean, obviously it helps us with Pyramid. Took another Quick Slash here. Maybe Whale here? I mean, it's just... We're getting to the point where, like... Pathing might have been the issue in this one, but it was like 100 gold start, right? So we wanted to see the shop early. And I think our pathing was such that shop was either very early or very late in the act. Rather buy Flash of Steel over Sneaky. I did see it. I did see it, for sure. Maybe at this point, actually was the Flash of Steel because of the Quick Slash pickup, right? No? Yeah, Quick Slash into Flash of Steel. That actually sounds pretty good. Energy scales better throughout the run. I feel like we just died to Laga with the Flash. Laga was better than Knob was, HP loss-wise. When you take 100 gold into a shop, your priority is probably potions to solve the early elites. Let's see. So Distilled Chaos then. We had 2 fairies in here as well. This like we saw so many fairies in this run. I think it was telling us something. Strength down would have gotten us. Do we have we had fumes. We ended up taking fumes for this fight in particular. Upgrade Footwork, Rest. Upgrade Crippling Cloud. Upgrade Noxus Fumes, which turned out to be correct because Hexaghost really needed it. This Blade Dance did nothing for us too, also. Not much, anyway. Fairy or Chaos would have gone hard, yeah. And in the Knob fight in particular, too, we would have wanted something like that. Potion get for early Knob fight, which we did see. I wonder how much HP saves us, how much Distilled Chaos saves us in the Knob fight, though. Because it's always getting played on turn 1, right? You don't want to play this on turn 2 or 3 where your potential hits are skills, and then you end up just getting bopped on turn 4 or 3. Turn 3 or 4. I don't know. I think it's 100% Flash of Steel here, though. If my pick is going to be Quick Slash on floor 1, then it's always Flash of Steel here, just because of the Quick Slash. Because imagine, we did have a second Quick Slash. So 2 Quick Slash into Flash of Steel is actually not that bad into Knob. I need to schedule a coach session. I'm down. I'm down for you. Redbeard, are you offering? Because I'll be down for it for sure. We were dying to Hexa without fumes turn 1 or 2. Yeah, that's true. But by this point, how many cards do we have? I think our deck was around 20, so drawing 7 cards, you know, you're fairly likely to see it on turn 1 or 2. And even turn 2, we're playing backflip anyway. We're always playing backflip to draw because of the 3x8. No, we actually healed. Remember? We healed with the stupid blood vial, so we took 4x6 instead of 3x6. Yeah, we still had like quite a bit of draw, enough to guarantee that we see fumes on turn 2 or 3. But yeah, you're right. If it was turn 3, I do fear for our safety in this Hexaghost fight. We would have had to definitely eat the Inferno, which I don't think, maybe it's not living, maybe. I think we needed the extra fumes on turn 1. So fumes actually over the dexterity. Because where do we get this? Here, right? So we took a second footwork over the Noxious Fumes. How does this help us in Act 2? The second Fumes. Like, Nunchaku didn't proc once because we died. So that's pretty funny. Does it help here in stabbing? We're so starved for energy, though. Yeah, the second Noxious would have been good in stabbing. So, like, look at the damage we took. 0 damage, 0. Took a fairy, even, to safeguard us. Took 1 damage in Centurion Mystic. 0 in Cultist. Look at this damage. 70 in Book of Stabbing. And then we just died to Snecko. So we were doing well right up until Book of Stabbing. Star for Energy, yeah. Was there a concentrate offered anywhere? Very early, I think? Or maybe in one of the shops. I think it was in this shop. Yeah, it was. There's a concentrate here. I don't think we saw any other energy options besides setup. Setup here. Yeah, no other energy options. Oh, actually, I mean, we could have taken Snecko Eye. It would have been energy, maybe. Yeah, you never pick the setup here, and then I also think you never take Concentrate here. Never. You're just asking for it if you take a Concentrate here. You don't think Snecko would have worked out better? I mean, you never know. You never know. What if it's like 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost all the way until here? I don't know. Absolutely never. I don't know. You know. Also, maybe perhaps Dagger Throw. No, the Deflect is so much block with double footwork. Yeah, the Concentrate here is just never. Never. We didn't see a single Tactician or a Reflex too, so it's just even worse. Floor 2 shop, there's never do that. Choke maybe? No, that's even worse on 2 energy or on 3 energy with the Pyramid. Clog up even more. But yeah, as it turns out, if you take this Concentrate and then you have the Pyramid here, like you're just flying, I think. Yeah, you're just straight up flying. Like, maybe Book of Stabbing is not 70 damage with the Concentrate in your deck at this point. Or after the Pyramid. But yeah, it is crazy nonsense to just take a speculative Concentrate in floor 2 shop in anticipation of a Pyramid. There's just no way, no shot that that's the case. So Nunchaku doesn't help. I mean, Nunchaku helps after this fight. If we didn't take 70 in Book of Stabbing. Yeah. Too bad that Abyss wasn't Pickle. That would have helped if it wasn't 3 energy. And if we had to also Concentrate. Where was it? Where was this? Oh yeah, it was floor 1. I mean, you never know, right? Take a speculative Eviscerate Plus that you can sometimes play with a Prepared minus. Like, okay, the perfect hand. Prepared minus, Sneaky Strike, Survivor, and then Eviscerate. Ton of damage, 8 block. Yeah, Survivor. But the last few turns, right? It was like our hands were getting filled with like just garbage, expensive garbage. Yeah, right? It does maybe sometimes play, but also maybe it's just a brick until you see discard. And then you're super sad when you don't see discard. Like you see it on your hand on turn 1. Okay, it's good with Akabeko. But then after that, or like if you don't see it until discard happens, because our discard was not plenty. It was Survivor and Prepared. That's it? Is that true? Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I don't think I agree with that. I don't think it's just you just don't take the Eviscerate here. The Deflect with double footworks, but maybe you still take a Deflect here even with like double fumes and footwork, because we would have taken a footwork later too, right? We picked it up early. So yeah, we would have already had this footwork. I don't know. Spirefox, what's up? How's it going? Probably I'm not playing another run. Yeah, it's around 12. I was just doing some analysis on this last run here. You got a mega smoothie? All right, what's the flavors? What you got? Deck didn't have enough of what it needed. Just a little bit short. Yeah. If we had gotten Concentrate in this fight instead, then this Snecko fight is doable. Also, I wonder if the path was like go the shop way into Elite. I have no idea. A mid was hard countered by Book of Stabbing as well, because we were just getting so many wounds and not able to full block a lot of times. Seems like a mid just got hard countered back to back, Book and Snecko. Yeah, that's true. But we were fairly like doing well up until these 2 fights. But the stabbing fight really screwed us. I think we even had Piercing Wail, and it just didn't really matter that much because Piercing Wail got used really early to set up. But maybe that wasn't necessary to set up? Banana. I don't know what that is. Peanut butter, spinach, avocado. I hope that's not chicken. Raw chicken with oats. It wasn't Black Star then. It wasn't Snecko. Definitely not Black Star. No. Definitely not. Over Pyramid? No way, right? Because, okay, you get an Nunchaku and then +1 Relic here. What does that do to save you into... Because Because remember, like, these 0 damage fights and low damage fights also probably due to the fact that you have Pyramid. So you're probably taking damage in these fights as well. Without Pyramid. Without being able to hold your hand. Slavers might have been okay. That just wasn't good, yeah. It just wasn't... I don't know what the picks are, like... Maybe pathing was an issue too. So definitely Flying Knee over Quick Slash. Definitely Flash of Steel here over the Sneaky Strike. Gotta hate Sneaky Strike when you don't have discard stuff. But like a floor 2 is not that bad to take a Sneaky Strike. I just don't think it is. It's not like super detrimental. It is 2 strikes put together, but it is like if you don't have much draw, then it's like 2 strikes instead of like a bunch of defends. Or instead of like having what am I trying to say? Like it's concentrated damage. So it helps into Lagavulin if you get debuffed too, right? Don't think there were huge improvements that could have happened. The Sneaky Buy is not like terrible. It's not good. Without the synergy, obviously. Like, okay, if this is Dagger Throw, then obviously Sneaky Strike here for sure. The shop was way better options than Sneaky Strike with the potions. Yeah, the Distilled or Fairy. If we had everything weak and then strength down, we would have died. You got Rum Resumer? I do. Yeah. Is it really that bad? On floor 2 Merchant? So you're always taking Distilled Chaos here and Flash of Steel. Don't think Knee and Flash gets past Laga. But maybe it's the line is like Quick Slash into Flash of Steel into another Quick Slash. And that's a ton of damage, like a lot of times, right? And you're always getting past Knob without taking much, I think, in that scenario as well. Maybe not clicking on Backflip here. Because remember, we had really good potions into this fight also. But we ended up using both. Because we were so scared. I guess this is also not a good trade as well. Like 22 damage for 2 potions used is pretty bad. If I think about it now. Yes. That's actually very true. Like if it's double Quick Slash with Sneaky or with Flash of Steel and Flex Potion, this fight probably goes much better than without the Flash of Steel. Taking and upgrading footwork early is probably a dumb thing to do as well. I'm not sure. I really don't know. It's hard to assess this. There's so many like small details and like different directions. But yeah, I'm starting to see why Sneaky Strike actually wasn't good here. The Sneaky and the Potion were about the same. No, they weren't the same price. The Still Chaos was a little more expensive. I think it came in... It's usually like 80 something gold or so. 70, 80. Really, the footwork upgrade didn't make sense to me, at least that early. Yeah, it was way too early for this, so we should have upgraded damage here, for sure. I had 85 gold to spare, yeah. That's true. But, okay. We had exactly enough potions for this one. Where would we have used the other potion earlier, the poison potion? I guess it doesn't matter, you just dump. But okay. Like, let's say we're headed towards this elite. We have Poison Potion already and a Flex Potion. Or and a Distilled Chaos. Like, what do you dump? Are you still so scared of Knob that you dump a Poison Potion? And then you hit Laga and you're super sad? But I guess then, you know, okay, fine, you hit Knob. And then you have, like, double Quick Slash Flash of Steel. And that carries through the Knob fight. But then what if next one is Laga? Use both potions in this fight. And we didn't get another. And then Laga bopped us a little bit. Did you force yourself into the floor 6 elite by taking 100 gold? I think because our shops were such that no, we had another. Okay, hold on. Let's see actually. We'll just check real quick. That would be the origin of the error. So 100 gold start. I have two shops here. And what were the other options? They weren't very good, right? It was like choose a card or... Alright, so we have choose a card, remove 2. Oh, actually remove 2, huh? Was it remove 2 in this fight or in this act? Boss swap, obviously. We took floor 6 elite after fire, and the other path was not safe. Oh, one sec. Okay, I'm back. You can opt out of the elite. Yeah, yes, you can. But I don't know if the pathing was much better after, or like any other paths were better. Maybe this is okay. But then again, you know, you get to this shop and you're like kind of sad that it's not as good as you'd hope, and then you die to Burning Knob. You probably died to Burning Knob always going this path. Remove 2 would have been good with the pyramid knowledge. Yes, that is so true. Or boss swap into pyramid. If we boss swapped into pyramid, no, you never boss swap, blindly boss swap against Hexaghost. No, that's not. Yeah, it was the safest path. Taking 100 gold here, but you don't necessarily need to take 100 gold to go to this shop, right? Because our option was max HP. So we still had 99 gold to go into this shop. And then you end up maybe just going like this. Right, you remove 2 here, and then you just take as many combats as you can to get your cards. And then you end up going this way and fighting Knob still here and being okay. Because if you get here, you can still buy Flash of Steel. Just take the fire on the left and then upgrade damage and evaluate whether you need another damage card. Better potion drop for an elite. So you're talking... Actually, not. Yeah, this is the wrong path. So we end up going this way. My bad. So it was Knob and then Lagavulin, right? You play the seed? All right. Good luck to you. Did you get it down? But yeah, this was a fun exercise. I learned a lot. Sometimes your deck can only take the one elite, so you don't force yourself into both. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Because between the two, we ended up taking like 50 damage, right? Or close to it. 40 something. And with 2 potions used. Alright. Well. It's not like we did have the... We did have the tools. We just didn't have... foresight that this would be knob to. But yeah. Alright. I've got to run. I got to do adult stuff. We're selling my car today. So. Gotta run and drop it down. Drop it off. Well, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go raid out into someone. I think Big Cat probably, right? Thank you, Booty Hunter. Appreciate you. All my homies hate cars. Well, put me in that camp. I'm getting rid of mine today. Let's go right on to Big Cat. He's playing Shapes and Beats. I've never heard of that. So let's go say hi to Big Cat. Or we could go into somebody else. I mean, it don't matter. But we always raid out into Big Cat. Chomps is on. Played up. Fletch is playing Dark Souls. I messed up the seed. Wait, hold on. Do you need me to type it out? Here you go. If I click it, can I paste it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's just go out into Big Cat. Yeah, no problem, Booty Hunter. Let's go say hi to Big Cat. He's playing not Spire, but that's okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the help as well, Redbeard. And Booty. I learned a lot. Bye.
Anyone with epilepsy, this game has a lot of flashing lights. This was a suggestion from Pankwell in a few streams, so trying it out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy, termination shot. Yeah, this is what I've heard, Yang. Apparently this is the one. Yeah, these checkpoints are few and far between. We might have to flip it to story mode just for this one. Okay, that felt like a kind variant of what we had seen earlier. Not quite so bad. And sorry, chat, I'll get back to you in 1 second. I want to at least try and reach the next checkpoint. Yeah, it's not always the same order I'm finding. It does seem like it changes a little bit. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? What is that? Oh, no. All right, let me catch up. Damn. Hold on, Mom, I'm gaming. Don't jump out of your socks. I'm about to. These tracks are getting me. This game, so fun co-op. Yeah, Deepak, first time chatter. I think it would be for the revive factor for sure. The teammates, yeah, 100%. Do hope we get crossplay in the future. Oh, nice. So cross platform play. Switch console and PC can't play with each other. Ah, I see. Yeah, that was a good run. Maybe try it one more time. If we fail, I'll put on story mode. Also, this is my variety day. If there are I can't guarantee I'll check them out today. I like to watch a little bit off stream before I buy, but if there are games you want to play, or you can suggest one, and if I have it in my my Steam log, happy to try out some new games today. Games I don't normally play.